It started on an ordinary Saturday morning, the kind where the sun feels lazy and the grocery bags are cutting into your fingers just enough to remind you leg day was a mistake. I'd just pulled into my driveway after a long overnight shift. Uniform swapped for jeans and a hoodie, mind already halfway to sleep. That's when I heard the engine rev behind me. A shiny SUV screeched to a stop so close I could feel the heat from the hood. Out jumped HOA Karen, clipboard in hand. Sunglasses way too big for her face, and trailing behind her was her son. Maybe 19 or 20, smirk plastered on his face like he owned the place. Before I could even shut my car door, he looked straight at my grocery bags and said, loud and clear, "Hey you, those deliveries go to the community clubhouse. Hand them over." I laughed, thinking it was a joke. He didn't laugh back. Karen marched up, heels clicking like she was storming a courtroom, and announced that residents like me were required to follow HOA procedures. When I told her calmly that I lived here, paid my own bills, and those were my groceries, her son stepped closer and said something that made the air go cold. "People like you always steal around here anyway," he said, eyes scanning me like I didn't belong. The smile never left his face. I felt that familiar burn in my chest, not fear, not surprise, just exhaustion. I told him to back up and mind his business. That's when Karen snapped, pointing her finger inches from my face and screeching that I was being aggressive, threatening her son and violating HOA rules. Then she did what Karens do best. She pulled out her phone and called the cops. Within minutes, half the neighborhood had their curtains twitching. Karen was suddenly crying into the phone, saying she felt unsafe, that a hostile man was refusing to comply and intimidating her family. Her son leaned against their SUV, arms crossed, smug as ever, whispering to his mom that I'd get what's coming. I stood there silently, grocery bags still in my hands, letting her build her story brick by brick. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I just waited. When the patrol cars finally rolled in, lights flashing, Karen practically ran to them, launching into her rehearsed speech about threats, theft, and how the HOA had authority over everyone in this development. One officer turned to me and asked for my side. I calmly explained exactly what happened, how her son demanded my groceries, how they blocked my driveway, and how the comments turned racial fast. Karen exploded, shouting that I was lying, that her son was a good boy, and that I should be arrested immediately. That's when one of the younger officers looked at me a little closer. His posture shifted. His tone changed. "Sir," he said carefully, "can I see your ID?" I nodded, set the grocery bags down, and pulled out my wallet. The moment he saw the badge, his eyes widened. He straightened up so fast it was almost comical.